Ain't no secret. Should do Eddie Kane Jr. Like, share, subscribe. If you subscribe to me, leave a comment down the video so I can sub back to you. Deuce.
Did you hear the news? And, Mano, Gene Deal. Like, you gonna act like you never listened to Gene Deal? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I just started listening to a little bit of Gene Deal. I didn't understand what Gene Deal was trying to do before. I still don't understand some of Gene Deal, but I do know Gene Deal is the police. And he told you that Diddy was working with the police because he's the police. So now you're going to act like it's COINTELPRO. Diddy was running with the police. Bad boy, not the same. And then it gets even deeper. Let's get even deeper with it. Remember that detective that was going around trying to solve Biggie's murder case and saying that a dude from the Nation of Islam murdered Biggie? But the dude that was the head of the security for P. Diddy, that was the police officer, was Nation of Islam. But the detective that died, that was on the case, and he was going to the courts and telling everybody that Diddy was killed by a Nation of Islam. I mean, that Biggie was killed by a member of the Nation of Islam. And it just so happened that P. Diddy's head of security was the Nation of Islam, and he was police. And the news just told y'all that the investigation was so deep into Diddy that they didn't even let the police know that they was going to raid Diddy's house because Diddy was working with the police. So they didn't even want the police to know that they was going to raid Diddy's house. Stop playing with me, man. Man, don't play dumb. Yeah, we heard that slick shit. I heard that slick shit. Yo, Puff is something else.
Ain't no secret. Should do Eddie Kane Jr. Like, share, subscribe. If you subscribe to me, leave a comment down the post. I'ma sub back to you. Rip. Now I'm talking about, hey, my people. Y'all know why we here. So, man, it's so much to be coming out about our dude Diddy, man. So, I used to hear about, you know what I'm saying, allegedly Diddy having something to do with Pac, you know what I'm saying, like with Pac's death, you know what I'm talking about. But I hadn't heard a lot, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people referencing about Diddy having Biggie taken out the game, you know what I'm saying. And it just the way it is, Diddy, he's not satisfied, man. Diddy wants it all. So in my head, I'm thinking like Diddy, like boom. Biggie, I'm pretty sure, man, he gonna have somebody look at this, you know what I'm saying, these deals I got with you, the contract I got with you, you getting paid for your bread. He gonna want, you know what I'm saying, he gonna want to get a bigger slice of the pie or might dip. Diddy looking like, hey, I can keep down there everything if old boy out the game, you know what I'm saying? That's a motive, you know what I'm talking about? Greed, money, you know what I'm talking about? But so now, fast forward, there was a detective, y'all heard that, you know what I'm saying? The detective that was investigating Biggie's murder, you know what I'm saying? And he was stating that it was the Nation of Islam. It was somebody from the Nation of Islam that did the hit on Biggie. And then you look up Diddy, this man, his head of security, Nation of Islam, the popos, you know what I'm saying? And it came out that this same man was also the former head of security for Michael Jackson, you know what I'm saying? Candace Owens recently came out, and I was curious, like, where this coming from? But now, I mean, it's just all just... Candace Owens just came out stating that Diddy might have had something to do with the demise of Michael Jackson, you know what I'm saying? For whatever reason. But now, I was curious about that. But this is that's a hell of a way to get in. If you plugged in with the head of somebody's security, you know what I'm saying? They know how to get in without sounding the alarm, you know what I'm talking about? They know the codes to get in where the alarm don't go off, you know what I'm saying? You got somebody that's on the inside, that's a good way for you to get in there, you know what I'm talking about? But we go further. So when they did the raid on Diddy's homes, you know what I'm saying? When they raided both his homes in Killer Cali and MIAO, a lot of the officers on the scene didn't even know whose house that was, whose homes were they doing the raid on, you know what I'm saying? because the feds wanted to keep that tight because Diddy allegedly paying off people in the police department, you know what I'm saying? Diddy running with the law, you know what I'm talking about? So they like, we can't even tell the popos because it's going to get leaked to Diddy, you know what I'm saying? And that's why Diddy got caught with his pants down. Pause, you know what I'm saying? Diddy got caught unawares because he couldn't get that inside info from the law he usually getting, you know what I'm saying? Man, when it's a lot of coincidences, ain't no coincidence, you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. When there's so many coincidences, ain't no coincidence, man. It just is what it is. Diddy, and like you say, they got up in there. These civil lawsuits are the side door for the feds to get up in there, you know what I'm saying? Same thing happened with R. Kelly, and that's what's happening with Diddy, you know what I'm saying? That stuff with Cassie, they got all the information, and that's how but they've been investigating Diddy for a long time. These allegations have been going on for a long time, but they didn't have nothing concrete. And the way Diddy quickly settled, the ink hadn't been dry on Cassie's lawsuit before Diddy came back and settled within 24 hours. Diddy talking about he's not admitting to anything. That's an admission of guilt. When you come right back within 24 hours and you settle and pay that large lump sum off, that's what that is, brother. That's an admission of guilt. So, hey, we about to see going forward, man. But with Diddy, so boom. Let's go through a few of Diddy artists, you know what I'm saying? Loon, after he got out, you know what I'm saying, he converted to Islam, you know what I'm saying? Shine, he converted to Judaism. Mace became a pastor. All these men, after dealing with Diddy, they ran to God, you know what I'm saying? They ran to religion, they ran to God, you know what I'm saying? They tried to find their faith, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's up with Diddy just making these cats run, you know what I'm saying? They run into, you know what I'm saying, to just seek a higher power, you know what I'm talking about? Because Diddy, once they was dealing with Diddy, man, it was like they was in Babylon, you know what I'm talking about? And that's what it was. They had to cleanse themselves. Them boys had to go cleanse themselves in the waters of Lake Minnetonka, you know what I'm talking about? Because they was filthy after dealing with Diddy, man. Whew, this is getting deep, man. But hey, we about to see what's going on. That's just how I see it. Renegades, y'all know what it is. If you ain't no renegade, hit that sub button. You want to join us on the low key finding your way mission, hit that join button. Welcome to the Renegades, dude.